was your day?
It was pretty good. Not much
Okay.
out of the ordinary. I was wondering what happened to that channel of yours.
Which one?
Yeah,
J&M
mainly.
Live?
Yeah, y'all made like 2 videos and then y'all stopped.
I mean, it would have been a good channel too.
Yeah, because you did have the content you uploaded on there, even if it was 2 videos, it wasn't bad. The quality was good. The entertainment was pretty good. And I don't know what happened. Y'all just stopped.
You think Esme would be down to make a 100 chicken nugget challenge for my channel? Or you? I mean, I don't want to get you into that because you're trying to get into shape or whatever.
Shit,
So
that's a
that's
lot of
why.
chickens. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, last time I did, I only ate like 20. Boy, I was dead. I was about to pass out. I was laying on the floor
I
and
do
everything.
100.
I was laying on the floor and everything. I would throw up. Probably at 30, I'll start throwing up.
I don't think.
Like, we can't drink anything. It's just, or I mean, we could drink water. Because, I mean, at some point, water starts filling you up too. It's like Coke. Like, you know, you drink Coke before, it fills you up a bit and you're not as hungry anymore.
Yeah.
Or water, same thing with water.
No, that's too much. It's way too much food to fit in your stomach. Your stomach can only take so
Yeah,
much.
you just throw up.
Because if you eat too much, not only you will throw up, it could actually kill you. I saw this video. It was
I mean, that's over time. I mean, there's people that eat
There's
for
a-
a living
there's a disease. I can't remember what it's called.
with like chicken.
No, it's a disease that you just eat and you can't feel you don't feel full. You're always hungry, and it drives you nuts. Some people, like, I saw this video was about he was like overweight, a kid, and he said that he was always hungry. He had the disease. He was always hungry and he felt like he was gonna die. So
Then the AC just went on. You probably didn't hear that. That shit is loud.
but like what's it called? They had to like lock up the fridge and everything, and he would like cry and shit over it, cause he felt like he was gonna die of hunger, but he was eating too much. And then I saw another video, really like in the recommended section. It was about this man that died because he was overeating. I don't think he knew. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched it, but it said that probably I think the man didn't know he had it, but it's you don't know when you're full. You're never full. So he ended up eating too much. He ate like 3 burgers, like a bunch of fries, chicken nuggets, bunch of soda, and he ended up dying. His stomach ruptured, I think it said, and that just killed him.
Damn.
And yeah, that's the disease. I can't remember what it's called. It's some stupid scientific name. But yeah, and that's why I don't wanna. I'm always scared of overeating. I'm always thinking about what I'm eating, cause if you eat too much, not only it'll make you sick, there's a chance it could kill you. Plus, it's not healthy. Eating 100 fucking chicken nuggets. There's only so much that your stomach can take.
Then what's a good challenge? The warhead challenge. Well, that'll cut your mouth.
That'll cut up your tongue.
Yeah,
and mouth.
your mouth.
I can only eat like 3, and then
Really?
my
I could eat so many of
my
those.
tongue will start.
I mean, I don't like chewing them 'cause I don't like chewing hard candy. I just like taking off the sourness. I do that with chips or Takis. I take off the spice first, and then I like everything else just gets boring. I would say pizza. The pizza is too much.
That's too much grease.
Yep.
And plus, we just ate pizza like the other day.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Dang, what's a good challenge then?
I mean, for me, challenge videos are stupid.
Really?
Yeah, I
A
can't.
lot of those get a lot of views though.
They get views. It's because people like to watch people being stupid, getting hurt, and with challenges, those are dangerous. I watched this guy. His name is Max Mofo,
Oh, I know who it is.
popular YouTuber.
Yeah.
Right now, he's doing mostly Pokemon stuff in his Pokemon channel. He just got a dog, Shiba dog, and you saw a video. I was watching it right there on the screen. Their new puppy, Shiba.
Oh, is that the?
Kevin the Shiba.
Is that the Pokemon opening dude?
The Pokemon. He had his main channel, Max Mofo, and he stopped uploading there because the YouTube whole like guidelines and like monetization problems. Any video that he uploaded on there would just get demonetized because of the kind of content he made.
Yeah.
But he made food challenges. I remember the video that stood out the most to me was How to Basics Burger Challenge. How to Basic made a video where he made a burger. He put like toilet water. He put condoms. I think he put a tampon. And like they're like really nasty stuff in it. I can't remember what he did. It's been a while since I've seen that video. And then he took it to Max Mofo on a bucket. It was a big ass burger. And then Max Mofo started eating it. He ate it. He threw up. He ate the throw up with the burger.
Oh.
And with fries and everything, frozen fries. That was gross.
Oh.
And then that was
That
bad.
gave me the heebie-jeebies.
And the drinking milk challenge, the gallon challenge. He drank like he did it many times, drinking fucking gallons of milk with like food coloring, and he'll be just throwing up all the time. So now, since YouTube now has the new rules, guidelines, like even stricter than before, because I think recently they made it more strict, like in the past couple months, they dropped a new rule that just is fucking everybody up. Nobody's making any money, or very little to none.
What's that?
It's just that they just made it stricter. You can't like any kind of attack or like anything, and people would just copyright strike videos. Like PewDiePie right now, he's under fire from everybody, and right now making a living out of YouTube is like the worst thing you could possibly do.
But I'm pretty sure PewDiePie still gets a lot of money from YouTube.
He makes money, not as much as he used to do. He used to make. I think right now he's like being careful what he's spending on, maybe, because there's not a lot of money being made. If you're not making Minecraft videos, you're out of luck, or like kid-friendly videos. Even some of those channels are in danger. I can't remember why though. I think it's for like putting kids at risk sometimes because of the toys or whatever.
Yeah, now only people that have like over a certain amount of subscribers or views, now they're the only ones that get most of the monetization or whatever.
Right.
And like small channels don't get any money at all.
Yeah, if you don't have like 1,000 subscribers or like certain number of views throughout the month, I think, you don't make any revenue. So that's even worse because some channels, they just can't grow, and they just make no money. I know in this channel that I'm probably gonna upload this on, I won't be making any money out of it for a long time. Unless my content gets good or whatever, or people actually find this entertaining. Money, just I ain't making a single cent out of it. I remember your videos from your channel, and you made a shitload of videos.
What channel?
Which was your channel? It's
Monero?
not Monero, right? Is it Monero?
The one I have right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Monero.
I think you made like 4 cents. I think you told me 4 cents.
Yeah, something like that.
Like 4 cents.
Yeah.
Out of all the time they be posting videos. But like.
I mean, you need to make a certain over 1,000 views per video. I think 1,000 views is 1 cent, something like that.
I think that's right. Like 1,000 views, that's cent.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. But like, what was I talking about? It's just getting strict. People are not making any money unless you're on Twitch or Patreon. You won't make
Isn't
money.
that a donating page?
That's like you support your favorite creators. You send them like $1. I mean, that's kind of smart because if you have a certain number of subscribers and the minimum is $1, you pay $1 to support your creators, and you get like 12,000 supporters. That's $12,000 a month.
I think right now the best place to be at is Twitch.
Yeah, because the donations,
Yeah.
they directly support you.
Ninja makes 50,000 a year, 500,000 a month.
I think that's what the last thing I saw a while ago. It means 500,000 a month.
So 1 million every 2 months.
He's making bank, hella bank.
God damn.
And when was it? Like 3-4 days ago. It was his birthday, so he had over 120,000 viewers that day. I think he gets that daily though.
And plus the donations.
The donations, and some people would drop hella money on them.
Alright. Like that Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, like
Mr. Beast.
3K, 35K.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, what does he do? How does he get all that money?
He gets these
I know he's not getting much from YouTube.
Dang, what is that called?
Patreon?
No. That one is when a company tries to help you out.
Sponsors.
Sponsors. There you
Oh
go.
yeah, he does
gets
get sponsored. He
Yeah.
does get sponsored.
And they give him like money to give away, or like for him or whatever, and he gives that money away, something like that.
But how much? How do they give him so much money?
I have no idea.
That's a lot of money for just a sponsor.
It is. And then plus like the views he gets on the
The
videos.
revenue.
Yeah.
I guess.
And it's kid friendly,
supposedly.
family friendly or some shit.
I mean, he's been donating money to like Twitch girls, and Twitch girls, they
Uh-huh.
don't get it. They don't have
He-
very good
he's
reputation.
respecting women. Whammon.
He does. I mean,
Respect whammon.
He hasn't done anything bad.
Yeah.
I know he's a good YouTuber.
Yeah.
I don't watch his videos though. It's
I
not,
like watching his videos.
I really don't watch him. I think the last one I saw was he was donating money to like small channels, and that's cool.
There was this time he donated $30,000 to a dude that was live streaming Fortnite, and then they played together. And he donated $30,000.
I saw that video. Yeah, he like played with them, and then he said, if you win, I donated some certain amount of money, and then he gave me like 30K.
I think so. I think that was how it went.
But like, I like him because he not only donates like money to them, supports them, but he brings exposure.
Yeah, he like
He exposes
I mean, yeah,
channels.
yeah, including
Hopefully
them in
good
his
channels,
videos.
good streamers, but like that's cool. Exposing like small channels to like help them grow. Not only that, like giving them quite a bit of money
Yeah.
to support them. That's good of him. I
And
like
update their setup or whatever they want.
Let's see.
And he did that again with Ninja. He did that with Ninja too when he gave him a shitload of money. I mean, Ninja doesn't need the money, but he
I don't
still
think
gave him a
he
shitload of money.
Yeah.
I don't know how much money it was, but I know it was a shitload. And every time he donated, Ninja had to donate or some shit like that, like double the amount that he gets donated. He has to double it.
Donate to what? A charity.
A charity. I think that's what he had to do.
That's cool. That's nice. I would do that.
I mean, I don't know how you would make any money doing that, because you're pretty much just doubling of what you get.
What you get out of it.
Yeah, like just say you get $2, you waste $4.
Well, I mean, people like that. From doing that, you get even more support from your
And
followers.
say, like the other day, the dude, the streamer or the YouTuber you were watching earlier,
Who?
Like that would show like how to play Fortnite or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like he had like what, 1,200,000 bits, and that's $12,000 or something like that.
$12,000, I think it was. Yeah.
Like imagine getting that $12,000, you have to double it, $24,000. You have to give away right there.
Well, I mean, if you're making so much money, Ninja makes a lot of money a month. Donating some of it.
If you were donating that $24,000, then why is there charities? I'm pretty sure the amount of money he gives out a day is enough for like a charity to like not need any more money or whatever.
I mean, well,
Is that how that works? I don't think that's how it works actually.
I don't think that's how it works because charities. I don't know what they do. I never looked into charities. I should.
I mean, there's a shitload of different
There's
types
a
of
lot of
charities.
charities. That's crazy.
I should probably not cuss, right?
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like this gonna get monetized or anything. Whatever.
You never know. Anything can happen.
Well, I was gonna say, if I was making like a certain amount of money, more
I have that spray taste in my mouth.
the
That bitter taste in my mouth.
I like the way it smells. Surprisingly, it smelled pretty good when they were spraying it on you. And what's it called? If I've made like a lot of money from like videos, streams, or whatever, I would donate some of it,
I would donate too.
or I will help out like family members that probably need it. Cause
Well, I would donate to other streamers, like smaller streamers,
right, yeah.
or like family. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, like help out family, because what's it called? I read in an article that said I can't remember which one, but I read an article that said the minimum living wage, it's only $15 an hour to live. I think it's comfortably or whatever by yourself. It's $15 an hour for you to pay off your bills, and you still have a little bit of money left to spare. But if you're making $500,000 a month, I think you should be like helping other people out.
Mm-hmm.
Or not only that, but also like always keep yourself in mind too. Not only just spend all the money you get. You should like save. Start a savings account. Just save all the time, because there's gonna be a point that you can't just work anymore. If you're a streamer, that's the main thing you need to think about. Think about yourself first, because if you're a streamer, that could die out real fast. I know Ninja's not gonna last like long. I'm not saying I don't like him or anything.
I mean, he still has 100,000 subscribers. I mean, 100,000 viewers
daily.
It's gonna take a while for him to die out. Fortnite's gonna take a while for it to die out.
I guess.
As long as he's playing Fortnite.
When he gets, even he said. I remember I saw. I think a friend of mine told me or something. Told me like Ninja's starting to get tired of playing Fortnite.
I mean, he plays it every single day.
He plays it every single day
for hours. Yeah.
Almost all day, every day.
Yep.
But like, I get it. He's getting tired of the game. When he moves on, a lot of people won't like that. They just stop watching him. And there's gonna be a point that he's gonna start dying out if he doesn't change it up a bit. Cause PewDiePie, 62 million subscribers. He only gets about a million, 2 million views per video.
Yeah, he's not growing anymore either.
He's not growing anymore. I mean, well,
that's pretty much everybody that has a YouTube account.
I guess, but like, I see how he grows that much, how he grew to that point, cause he has captions. He has people. I think he has people that do the captions for him, or I think just the community does it for him. I don't know how exactly it works. But
I'm pretty sure we have the community do it for him.
And probably the community, like the person that does the caption and they're right, they probably get paid for it, right? They get a small cut.
I don't know.
Or and like a small pay.
I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure if the community is doing the captions for him, because you could do that, where you could let like the other viewers like put the captions in for you.
Captions if they're right.
I'm pretty sure they would just put bullshit in.
I think they get checked by like YouTube before they go live. They get checked for that language.
Oh.
So if they're right, they say okay, it's good. They probably the person that did the captions, they get paid for it. So that's how PewDiePie has grown so much, because he has like all type of languages. They get captions for his videos, so he gets a bigger audience. But the thing is that he doesn't get as many views as he could possibly get, because he has like 2 million views per video, but he has 62 million subscribers. And what I was getting to is PewDiePie, there was a point that he was dying down. His channel was like getting bad. He wasn't getting like nearly a million, not even a million views at one point. And it was because his content was getting boring.
What does Jake Paul and Logan Paul do now? Do they still get a lot of viewers?
I don't know. I don't watch them. I never watched them.
I know the first video I watched from both of them was Jake Paul giving Logan Paul a Lamborghini for his birthday, or a Lamborghini, but it was like one of their friends' Lamborghini. That was a pretty nice Lamborghini too. And what's called was like a prank, and he ended up being all like psych or whatever the fuck. That was the first video I saw from them, and at that time I liked them, but then like later on I started seeing like they're annoying as shit, and it's just dumb.
Jake Paul gets, yesterday's video got 2.4 million views. His videos 1.9 million, 2.8 million, 2.5 million, 2 million, 2.6 million. So he's still getting decent views, like pretty good views, because he only has 15 million subscribers.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad.
He still at that?
Yeah. And Logan Paul, he has 17 million subscribers, and his latest video 5 days ago got 2.8 million.
2.8 million?
A week ago got 3.5 million. 2 weeks ago 3 million, 3.7 million, 3.8, 4.2 million.
Dang, Rice Gum only has 10 million? I mean, only he has the shitload, but
he has a lot of subscribers,
yeah.
but
Can't believe fucking. Can't believe
But yeah, like hype around YouTubers and like streamers, it dies down. It doesn't. It might not die down quickly.
I mean, once
but
you
it does
get
at one point.
like leaked shit about you, leaked stuff about you,
Like information.
yeah,
That's when things
like
go
that,
down.
like that. I mean, Logan
That-
Paul,
that'll
that
make you-
Suicide Forest thing, and he's still getting views.
That
That's
will like really hurt you. and
But I
you
mean,
will
little
lose.
kids are stupid nowadays.
And like, but it also brings attention. It brings attention towards you.
Yeah, and little kids are stupid nowadays.
And then
and
sometimes
just
you
do
can
whatever.
you can recover from it, and it'll bring your channel back a bit. Because I remember during the Suicide Forest one during earlier this year, I checked out Logan Paul. I watched some of his videos, and I was like, he's not too bad. He's still stupid as fuck, but he's not too bad. I never subscribed to him, but I checked out his videos.
Nah, I used to like Logan Paul a lot more than Jake Paul, because Jake Paul was just fucking annoying, straight up annoying. I
liked
could
both
not
of
watch
them.
Jake Paul. But Logan Paul, I don't know, like he was like completely different. I mean, he was still loud as shit, and he got annoying. And I saw how stupid he was, and then I was like, goddamn.
Like for example, Dashi Games.
I do not like him at all.
I used to like him. I watched them every day.
Like, I can't,
Every Saturday, I watched the Super Mario Maker videos.
like screaming videos, I cannot watch those.
And then same thing happened with me. I was like, okay, Dashi, calm down, slow down, quiet down. And now I don't watch him anymore. I stopped watching him
Nah, I could never watch him.
because his videos just got repetitive. It's the same screaming,
Yep.
the same like topic of everything. He always talked about the same shit.
Like,
And he got annoying. Just like Zach Scott. I used to watch Zach
I
Scott
don't know who
games.
that is.
And I remember during I watched him during when his cat barely died. I mean that sucks. It's a pet. They die off. He was very sad about it though. It was crazy. I checked him out again because of his cat when it died. Otto, I think it was called Otto.
I don't know. who that
And that his cat died. And did your ring get stuck?
is. I got it. Did you hear my finger pop? I
Yeah.
was trying to pull it out and my finger pop.
But
You know,
like,
just recently I found out that that's just nitrogen in your bones.
nitrogen and helium, I think is they said. Nitrogen and hydrogen.
I didn't know
Or
that.
something like that, yeah. It's like bubbles that pop between your joints.
Yeah, I did not know that.
It's crazy how they get there.
Like, how do you get nitrogen inside your body?
I mean, your body's making it all the time.
Doesn't nitrogen make you light? How do you not float up? No, it's helium. I'm
That's
retarded.
helium, No, nitrogen. I mean, when cows fart, it's like the worst thing that can happen to the environment. Well,
Really?
yeah, because they have so much nitrogen in their
Then why don't you
farts.
just kill farts? Why don't you just kill cows?
Because we can't kill all of them. We gotta have some milk. We gotta have
Ah, you're right. I mean, there's still
more
goats.
cows.
Goats produce milk.
But cows have the good, like the special.
Isn't goat milk good?
Oh, goat milk is really good. I never tried it, but I've heard it's good.
Then
Even straight from the udder, I think I heard it was good.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Don't they have like bacteria and shit?
they do. They do.
People actually drink it like that?
I think, yeah, like the goat farmers, they have to test it or try it, I guess.
I mean, take the bacteria out first, and then drink it.
I mean, some of them just want to drink it straight from the source. They don't want to filter it.
That's fucking weird.
But like, cow farts, they're like the most potent out of all the farts.
How do you know this?
They have so much nitrogen. I saw back in 8th grade, I saw a video, I think in Mr. Komorowski's class.
In 8th grade?
Wait a minute, freshman year, 9th grade, my bad. Freshman year, in graphic design class, like the principles of graphic designing and all that stuff. And we saw a video about cows. I don't know why it was about cows in graphic design class, but it said cow farts have so much nitrogen in them that it's pretty bad for the environment and atmosphere. Because it's so dense with nitrogen, it's bad for the environment. So that's why they don't have a lot of cows. They have like certain limit to the amount of cows they can have per farm, I think. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, and we changed topics real quick. What the fuck?
Did we? Oh yeah, we talked.
We're changing so it's like the topic all the time. I mean, I'm not saying it's not entertaining. I'm liking this talk. But like,
I didn't even notice we changed topic. I completely forgot we were talking about YouTube.
right?
What was the first?
How
Talking
did we
about
get
fake friends to nitrogen farts or whatever.
It went from talking about fake friends.
No, we went from talking about E3, fake friends,
We said like 2 words about E3.
and then I changed it to fake friends.
Then we talked about fake friends, streamers, Twitch,
Oh, yeah.
YouTube, and now cow farts.
That's crazy.
Speaking of animals, dude, I watched a video What's the last? No, it was the night that you were sleeping over here, on the couch, and
When I was sleep talking.
when you were sleep talking, I was watching a video about goats. It was like mountain goats, and I saw this video. It was a fucking hawk, a big ass hawk.
And it carried a goat off.
It carried a goat off,
I get.
and it hit the goat was too heavy, I guess, and it hit the mountain, and it just fell down to its death from the mountain.
God damn. Oh, I think I've seen one. I've seen that before. I think.
And I've seen like goats like falling off from mountains and stuff. I don't know. Like late at night, I have like it's not only me. A lot of
You just
people.
go to the weird part of YouTube.
You go to the weird parts of the internet.
I remember I used to do that, especially on Facebook. I was like 10 or 12, and I would go to like the parts of Facebook that you're not supposed to go. This is back when Facebook was popular, and you just go to the weird pages of Facebook or the internet.
Speaking about the internet, I've never been to the deep web, like
Oh,
the
I
dark
haven't
web.
either.
I don't even know how to get there.
I don't even
I have
want
a
to.
friend.
I had a friend that was in it before on his
Yeah.
phone. I don't know how you did it.
It's dangerous though, cause you get tracked fast.
And like he was in there and he was like showing like head decapitations and shit, and people getting killed. That was so crazy.
Bro, friend sent me videos like that through Kick.
I
When Kick
cannot watch those at
When
all.
Kick was popping, my friend sent me videos of animals getting decapitated. I saw this
Oh,
one.
that's so
This
gross.
one dude was carrying a stray dog, threw him off a bridge,
What the
and
fuck?
the dog just landed down there, and you hear him screaming and everything. I don't know, but
People are fucked
I
up.
watched so many of those videos. Like my friend showed me so much of those fucked up videos that I became desensitized. It doesn't affect me as
I
much.
cannot watch those at all. They make me feel so sick.
For me, it doesn't affect me as
Like
much.
just that one video of the dude eating the worms and shit. Ugh.
Yeah, for me, I've seen so much of that. There was this
He's in
recent
the
video on
heebie-jeebies.
iFunny that one of my subscriptions uploaded, which was a dude found a dead moose,
Ugh.
and then the moose, he's like, this is the circle of life or nature or whatever. There were maggots, a lot of maggots, like a mess of maggots. Recently, I was taking forensics, so I know like all the stages of everything. So it was like stage 2 of the composition, and the maggots. The dude just grabbed a pile of maggots and ate them, and just immediately started throwing up. That was funny. I never
funny.
I never finished the video, but it was funny the way that he was. Like he sounded like British.
British.
I always say it like that. I don't know.
That was so
Oh, speaking of my accent, there was this one time in class, in my English class. I don't like to bring a lot of attention to me, especially in class. I hate it when they give me all the attention. So I just kind of sit in the back of the room, or if I'm in the front, I sit quietly, do my own thing.
Look how small my wrist is.
That's how you have it?
Yeah,
That's a small wrist.
right?
Yeah. But like I sit in quietly and everything, and then on the the last 2 days of school, cause I just graduated like 3 weeks ago, I think, May 23rd. That was my last day of school, and like 2 days before we graduated, on my English class, the teacher made us sit in the front of the class, like one person at a time, and the rest of the people you had to close your eyes. The rest of the people had to go up to the board and write something about you, something nice.
Mm.
And there was this one girl. I don't know who it was, but I remember like I heard her like whisper or something. I couldn't remember which girl was it. I can't even remember her name.
Now
But
getting to the
Alexis. That was her name, Alexis something. But she was always nice, and she wrote she liked my accent.
Really?
So I was like, I have an accent? What kind of accent is it?
I mean, it's like the basic Hispanic accent
Really?
that you can't like really talk English that well, but you know how to speak English,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not that you can't talk English.
Like I say a couple words like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They sound like, dude, that's not how you say it, but that's the way I say it, cause I never heard the proper way of listening. To
Like,
the
have
word.
you ever heard my dad speak English?
No. Oh yes, I do, but you're.
It's kind of like that, but a little bit better,
Yeah. Okay.
a lot better.
Mm.
But you still have like
I
that.
have the words that I can't say properly.
I mean, not the words. It's just like the way you say them.
Well, yeah, because I never like actually heard like the.
People
proper
say
way
I
of
have an accent, but I don't hear it.
Everybody has their own accent.
Like Esme says I have an accent, but I do not hear an accent at all.
Well, everybody has their own accents, cause.
They say I sound like I'm actually from Uruguay, but I do not hear it at all.
Oh no, you don't. You don't.
That's what people tell me.
You don't, dude.
Or in Spanish, when I'm speaking Spanish, they
like,
tell me that.
Our parents, like my mom.
Like, you lost your accent.
I lost my accent. I've been everywhere. We've been to Spain. When we were in Spain, I got the Spanish accent, and it stuck to me quite hard. Cause when I came over here, like, my 5th grade teacher, his name was Mr. Vietas. I will never forget him because he was the best teacher I had. Period. His classroom was just so different. He had like posters of everything. He had figures. He had words. He had like places that he traveled to, or like places we were studying about. The whole classroom was full of everything. And it was never like a normal classroom. We got to move everywhere. We sat wherever we wanted. We could do whatever we want. As long as we were doing his work. He was always strict about his work, but we learned so much from him that we never failed anything. Everybody passed his class with like flying colors. And it was amazing. But he was Spanish. He was from Spain. And he kept this thick Spanish accent. So whenever I got there, it's funny because Spanish, like people in Spain, they curse so much.
Yeah.
They curse so much. You're in class
Funny.
and the teacher's cursing at everybody. But it's like normal talk. And I remember when I got here, I got in so much trouble because I would always be cursing. I cursed at everything. I cursed everybody out. And my teacher knew, like, he's like, okay, this guy came from Spain and he talks like a Spanish person. So I never got in trouble with him, but I got in trouble with the other teachers. I got in trouble with the other kids that would rat me out. Be like, Gonzalo's cursing so and so. I speak no English. I didn't speak any English. I just spoke Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So I
You
remember.
should watch that video later. We should do some stuff like that.
What kind of stuff?
You'll find out later.
You
After
sent me a
this.
video?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a link.
Oh, well, I got in so much trouble all the way to 6th grade. I was just getting in trouble because of the way I talked. And then I started hanging out with Mexican friends. It was nothing but Mexican buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the Mexican accent.
Yeah.
And now that I don't hang out with Mexicans anymore, well, like I have a very small group of Mexican friends, and not even they have the thick Mexican accent. And they don't speak like the Mexican.
I'm pretty sure it's because they speak more English than they do Spanish.
Right, especially now in that new neighborhood where I live at.
Oh yeah, the super white
It
neighborhood.
was like super white neighborhood.
Yeah.
I have like one Mexican friend that just speaks thick Mexican accent,
I haven't had any of them.
and like
I have one actually, but he speaks super fast.
my accent it's starting to,
He's
it's
literally
starting
just
like mix out. It's mixing up with like white people accent, I guess. But like my accent's always changing. But my mom, the Claudia, like the Claudia, the Uruguayan Claudia, not our tia, not our aunt.
Oh.
There's another Claudia with the.
Oh, I think you're talking about him.
With like the daughter Julie, and the other guy which I forgot his name, her husband. They have the thick Uruguayan accent, and those ones they're like every time they speak like outside our house.
Agustina has a thick Uruguayan accent.
Agustina?
Yeah.
I don't
know how, but she does.
It's because of Tia Isabel.
I mean, they've been here their entire lives.
I mean, they're still around Tia Isabel, and Tia Isabel has like the thickest one you can find. Fuck. But like every time
I kind of wish I had that accent.
We're
It's pretty cool.
because people are curious about it. They're
Yeah.
like, dude, what's wrong with you?
And they'll be like,
what
dang, he's
accent
foreign.
is that? Where are you from?
He's like, dang, he's foreign.
He's
I want some
foreign.
of that.
Right? Like that accent, everybody likes it. It's like a very thick
Yeah.
accent because you know because the letter, instead of using the double L, like
They say sh,
we say sh
like the
with
sh.
the Y.
The Y and the double L.
Yeah, it's the Y instead of the double L. It's the Y. Like cache, we say it with the esh. Well, the thick Uruguayan accent.
Like the
And people
SH
are very
sound.
curious about that. Like,
They usually think they're Argentinian or whatever, but
I mean,
like they're from
Argentina.
Uruguay, and then they don't even know where Uruguay's from. It's
Yeah,
just
they're
in
like, "Where
South
you
America.
from?"
I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Where are you from? And then I'm like, we're from Uruguay. They're like, where is that?
Is that in Africa?
Right?
I've gone that before.
Is that,
Is that
from
in Africa?
No, we're like right next to Argentina,
And
Chile,
Brazil.
right underneath Brazil. I always tell them right underneath Brazil. So you're Brazilian? No, I'm not. I'm from Uruguay.
I've gone that one before too.
I've gotten that one too. Cause I had friends. They told me like I have a Brazilian ass.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You just thick as fuck.
But like I guess. I mean, I'm from literally next to Brazil, so I guess we got some of the Brazilian ass.
But aren't we like descendants from Africa and Italy and shit?
We're from Italy.
And German?
We're Italian. There's Italians. Do you have more like an Italian
'Cause
look
I'm
to
white.
you? There's Italians.
And my name is Italian. My
what
grandpa was Italian.
we had I think my mom's dad. He was Jewish.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have descendants from like Germany and because during the Holocaust,
Everybody started fleeing.
yeah, to like
South
Argentina,
America-
to Argentina,
South America.
yeah,
And that's I think some of us
yeah. I think that's where Adolf Hitler apparently was in Argentina this entire time.
really.
Yeah, there's this documentary or the JFK files
Mhm.
that like they leaked them or
Mhm.
they released them or some shit like that, and it said that the JFK during when he was president, he went to like go visit Adolf Hitler and whatever and shit.
Mhm.
I'll try to find it right now. I'll try to see what it was.
But yeah, like it's kind of cool. Like it's interesting how much just by hanging out around people, you change so much. My accent changes. It changed like multiple times. I was in Mexico, Spain, Uruguay. Now I'm here in the United States.
Mexico.
In Mexico, I was for like 3 months, and then I came here speaking Mexican, like Mexican
There right here it
Spanish.
says on September 29, 1955, reported the following neither or some dude. I don't know where this situation is. Oh, hold on, actually.
Speaking of ass, Spanish woman, dude. The Spanish woman, they got the thickest ass you can find.
I have a girlfriend.
Doesn't matter if you
Like
have
this
a girlfriend or
this
not.
picture was in July 26, 1963. It's Adolf Hitler, and I don't know who that is.
I mean, I don't. I mean, Adolf Hitler was a bad person, but do I care who he is or what he did? Not
Say
really.
Adolf.
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 Adolf Hitler.
I'm trying to find.
He did
that,
very bad stuff, but do I care? Not really. I know, like mass murder. Then supposedly he suicided,
Yeah,
killed
shit,
himself.
shot himself, something like that, or took some pill. I forgot what it was.
They never show like evidence about it, or did they?
Right here, a friend stated that during the latter part of September, later? I don't know, latter part of September 1955, I can't even read that. There's like an X over that. Former German SS trooper stated to him, I can't read this at all, that Adolf Hitler is still alive. Claimed to have contacted Hitler about once a month in Colombia on his trip from Maras. What the fuck? Can you read that? Oh, okay, I see. I still can't even read that. There's so many dots on the paper.
That was written on a paper.
On some, yeah.
Oh, that's wow.
Friend that he took a picture with Hitler not too long ago, but did not show the photograph. He also stated that Hitler left Colombia for Argentina around January 1955. What did Citroen? I think that's what it says. Commented that I cannot read that word. Commented that in as much as 10 years have passed since the end of World War II, the Allies could no longer prosecute Hitler as a criminal of war. But I mean, they're still doing that now. They're finding criminals of war and killing them or something like that, or arresting them.
Really?
Yeah.
They must be old as fuck. Speaking of war.
And apparently Adolf Hitler died like 2010 or something like that. I don't know.
Are you serious?
Something like that. That's what I've like.
How
from
old did he
these-
die?
I don't know.
90, 80?
I have no idea. But did you know that Anne Frank and Martin Luther King were born in the same day or in the same year?
No.
They were born in the same
Oh,
year.
I think I've heard that before. I just never really cared.
And when Martin Luther King, I don't know how old he was. He was pretty young though. But when he first started his first dang, what is that called?
Protest?
Protest. Something, yeah, that. I'm gonna look up how old he was when he died. (1954). Oh no, that's when he started his civil rights movement. There you go.
Oh.
1954. He was like 18 or something like that.
Damn.
He was young as hell.
That's big goals. Like, that's a lot of doing shit. I'm 18 right now.
Rosa Parks was 92 when she died.
Rosa Parks?
Yeah.
92?
You know who that is?
Yeah.
The chick from the bus.
Yep. That's crazy. I'm 18 right now.
Malcolm X died at 39.
And I'm sitting in a couch talking to a mic. Talking about stupid stuff. I just graduated high school and I'm gonna try to do something. It's been like 3 weeks since I graduated. I'm gonna try to find something to do. I don't know what. Like, since like average lifespan has increased over the years, now people are taking it easier. They're not in a rush to.
Oh,
like,
he was 39 years old.
when he died.
Yeah.
Like, now that lifespan has been increased due to technology and like everything, medicine, people are starting to take it way too easy and they're not doing shit until they're like 20 something, mid 20s. And that's, I don't know, I want to do something already. Anything. I don't want to just sit there and not do anything. I want to get something done fast. Like, start off a career, start off anything, learn something that it might be useful later on. Cause I'm 18, I'm sitting on a couch, not doing anything. What time is it?
12:40
12:40
a.m.
in the morning. We just had some coffee, pretty good coffee. And I've seen like all types of like, I've seen a lot of videos about kids doing like major scientific stuff. Like, I saw this one video of about a teenager. He created like a very safe gun, which had a fingerprint sensor, or like that will match, like the handler only can use it because it'll read your fingerprint, and if it doesn't match with the one that the gun has in its database or whatever, you won't shoot it. You can't shoot it. So if anybody takes your gun, they won't be able to kill you with it. They might smack you with it and knock you out, but they can't kill you with it. And I've seen like kids developing like clocks. I saw this one where a kid, I think it was an Indian kid, that made a suitcase with the clock in it, which was pretty stupid of him because that's cliche bombs in movies. But he made a clock.
Damn, if Martin Luther King was still alive, he'd be 89.
Today?
Yep.
He would still be alive.
Cause that speech, his last speech was in 1968, and he was 39 years old.
Wow.
Or 38, I forgot.
One of those two, whatever.
39, yeah.
But
That was 50 years ago.
like, think about it. During the time we're alive, we're probably gonna live longer than we think we would. We might live well over 100.
I mean, if you're healthy.
Not only that, like, they'll make you healthy. Technology.
I mean, that's if you have money.
Oh, I guess.
Cause not everybody's gonna have that
medicine.
amount.
Medicine's gonna get cheaper as technology advances.
Probably.
Hopefully, because fuck, the United States healthcare system. I watched. How do you say it?
Isn't the healthcare
Documentary.
document something like that? Yeah.
Documentary
Yeah.
about
sounds right.
the healthcare system, the United States versus Canada, versus France.
France has the best one, doesn't it?
France has the best one because they even send.
And free, it's free.
They
And
send.
they give you money.
They give you money for being on their hospitals, so you can pay like anything you might want to pay, might need to pay. They even send doctors to your house, just for you. And
Is that
in
now
France.
or back then?
That's now. That was since like a couple of years ago.
Do you have to be a resident though?
You have to be a citizen and or resident, legal resident.
But I'm sure it's easy to become a resident.
It
though.
is. It's stupid easy. Just like in Canada. I think
Like
in
2
Canada,
years.
in Canada, I think you have to be 2 years and then you get a residency.
And here
You have to
it's
make it through
years.
the struggle though.
And here it's years.
I've been here for how long? 9 years? 10 years? Since I moved here. And I'm just barely now. This August is when hopefully my residence gets accepted and I can start working. And I'll be getting my working permit and driving permit. Like driving, like, permit.
Yeah, that's good.
But like,
And now with Diego too, he has a lot of money.
he has
Well, I wouldn't
money.
say a lot of money, but he has money.
He has money.
He makes good money.
He makes good money. But like,
And once you get rich, if you do get rich, it's easier to like bend the rules and stuff, and you get your citizenship.
I don't think I'll ever
ASAP.
do that.
Like people do it nowadays. They'll do whatever it takes.
If you have money, it like the rules bend a little bit to
Yeah.
your will sometimes. 'Cause you
If
have
you,
money.
yeah.
And what was I talking about?
I'm pretty sure KSI did that because he had gone deported
KSI got
yeah.
deported from where?
from here.
He got deported back to Britain.
Yeah, because he wasn't a citizen or whatever. He was staying with Rice Gum and them,
Mm-hmm.
and like they deported him. Or that's what he says. They deported him, and not so long ago he was already back in the U.S. like training with the Mayweather Senior for his boxing match, and he got jumped here too,
He
or
got jumped.
they attempted to jump him,
But like back to the topic of health.
Okay.
It's 2018. Medicine, it's been getting better like every day. They're doing like supposedly research from
they're doing all of this
from the
shit,
charity stuff, I guess.
but they still haven't found the cure to cancer or whatever.
In my opinion, they did find it. They just don't want to give it
Yeah, because then they would like
They
have
would
no
lose a
way.
lot of money.
Yeah,
because cancer is like the main
it's stupid.
source of income, I guess, to charities, I guess. Because cancer is like the most common reason for charity, like things to go on.
Like there's people like on Twitter. There was
And
this
they
thing.
do a lot of money. They give a lot of money.
Like
for
on
that.
Twitter, there was this thing saying how like some scientists found the cure to cancer in wasp or something like that. Inside a wasp.
I don't doubt that they never found a cure to cancer. Because if they have the technology to slow down cancer, they can stop it. They can stop it because if they make you pay so much money for.
I mean, that cure is
slowing
not
down
really.
cancer.
I don't think that actually works.
Why?
That what is that called?
Chemotherapy.
Chemotherapy. I think that just makes it worse. Because it makes you go bald and
It
everything.
makes you go bald. It makes you weak,
Yeah, exactly.
and you have to pay a lot of money for it.
Yep.
A
I think
lot.
it just makes it a lot worse.
Yeah. We have there's this she is doing chemotherapy.
I mean, you should probably just get surgery to get that whatever it is out.
Sometimes you can't because it's cells. It's your cells that make
I
the
mean,
cancer.
yeah, like breast cancer.
Yeah.
That's your cells, right? Breast cancer.
Yeah, it's the cells. Every like cancer.
Yeah, my girlfriend's mom had it. I think.
Cancer.
Was it breast cancer?
Breast cancer is the most.
Her
common
grandma
one.
had it. I'm pretty sure she'll get
You
it
know,
soon.
you know, men get breast cancer too.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we have breast.
I have a bump here. Like right next, like here.
You know, everybody
is it
has
called?
everybody. Dick area.
Yeah, I guess like where your pubes are. There's like a bump here, like in the left side, and it's just there. And I had it for like a couple of days. I don't even know what it is. It kind of hurts, but I don't know what it is.
Who knows? But like,
Hopefully, it's nothing bad.
everybody has cancer. You know that, right? It's just that
It's
inactive.
dormant. It's dormant. Yeah.
It's dormant. But everybody has cancer.
Yeah, it's like everybody has an STD. No, not an STD. What is that? Some form of HIV. Is it?
Hepatitis.
No. Wait, what is hepatitis? I'm not really good with fucking.
I'm not good with like.
But everybody has
Thanks.
it. But it like takes like it like for some people it doesn't like become active, and for some other people it just stays dormant for like their entire life. Damn, I forgot what it was. It's not AIDS. It's not.
HIV.
I think it's an STD.
I don't know.
I forgot where I saw this, and it's like actually like proven, but I forgot what it was.
Like I have lumps like inside my tongue. I have one.
The fuck? Oh, what the fuck? What is that?
I don't know. It's just there, but
I have one here,
It
but
doesn't
it
do
is a
anything.
grease ball.
I
have-
It
I
might
have-
be that.
I have a
know.
grease ball on the side of my head that's just been there my entire life.
I've been having this for my entire life too.
It
doesn't
gets
bother me.
itchy. For me, it gets itchy.
It doesn't bother me at
Like
all.
always
I play
around
with
it,
I
like
play
right
with it.
there. Is that safe? What if you like bite it too hard and it just like pops?
I bite it like I like sometimes I bit it really hard
Oh, that's so gross.
and it just like I
Oh,
ended
now
up
I'm just
hurting.
imagining what it
I
might
ended
look
up-
like.
I ended up hurting my tongue, but the thing never
Oh.
moved or never did anything.
Can you
So
just
now I
imagine
just have
like
it.
biting it and just?
I don't think
Ugh.
there's anything in it because it's way too hard.
What if it's like a pimple? You just bite it, and it's
It just it hurts like just like normal pain whenever you
Really?
bite too hard. But like it's gonna be there my entire life. Does it bother me? Not really. I'm only conscious about it whenever I play with it. But other than that, it doesn't affect anything.
Ugh.
But yeah, like technology is just gonna keep on advancing,
I gave me goosebumps.
and we're gonna live longer in the next 50 years. Lifespan's gonna grow to like maybe 100. We're gonna be like 100 years old. That's the normal lifespan. Right now it's like 78 for males, right, or 80 something, and for females it's a little bit longer. I think, a couple years longer. Other than that, I don't know what to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Then I actually had something in my head.
If anybody ever if anybody ends up watching this podcast
This
or
entire podcast.
or anything, just give us something to talk about
Oh,
next
real
time.
talk.
Cause
Or like anything to do.
Any
Any
topic.
video idea, honestly.
yeah,
We
anything.
would do it. We'd do anything. Not get arrested.
Not anything stupid. Like
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
within our reach
Yeah.
that we can possibly do.
That's entertaining. Not play Fortnite, 'cause that shit gets boring.
Yeah, Fortnite.
And
And plus, we're not
stressed.
good at it.
I mean, there's days that
There's-
we're not, and there's days that we are.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But Fortnite, like, it's just too much stress
Yep.
for me.
It's Fortnite, Rocket
Stresses
League, any
me out.
video game stresses me out, honestly. I just get, like, impatient or whatever.
You get stressed out.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, I do get stressed out when I'm trying to play a game and I want to play good. It stresses me out.
What do you think about overthinkers?
Overthinking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I'm an overthinker.
that character from Naruto, the Killer Bee student, the black one. Okay, so
Killer
it's like,
student.
what if this happens? What if that
Oh,
happens?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how I am.
It's not healthy. It's not. I guess healthy. Or
Like
good
I'm
for-
not. I'm like. All right. So, when let's say right now, like, I don't know, it recently started happening, like like at the end of last year, and now like I question everything, every single thing that I do. Like I think of like the negative, but I don't think about the positive. I'm like, damn, like what if I do this, but like it turns out being bad, and like then like I start like double thinking myself, and I try to like not do it, or I just ask the questions, like a lot of questions about it. Like
and
let's
then you
say
get nowhere.
like if Esme is not talking to me for no like my girlfriend's not talking to me for no reason, and she's just like doing whatever the fuck, like she does that a lot, and I'm like, damn, what if she's cheating on me or something, or like maybe she's like talking to some other guy. That's what I think. That's how my
You
brain goes.
overthink.
Yeah,
For me, overthinking, it's not good.
it
You-
just stresses me
It's
a lot.
just bad for the person.
It stresses
it's a
me
lot
a
of
lot.
stress.
Like it's not even about her. Like
Anything.
when the truck got hit, I thought I was gonna get in like mad trouble because I didn't even know what happened to it.
What happened?
Like the truck got hit from the side, like on the side of the door, and they were all blaming me. Like, I didn't even do anything. I don't even know what the fuck happened, and like I was even trying to figure out by myself. And the car too, like on the front, on the side front, is like scraped, and I don't even know what happened there either. And I was just like thinking like, damn, what if like they think it was me? Like should I go home or whatever? And I don't know. I just overthink. And it's just
For me, it
but when I get pulled over, or like with the cop, like earlier today.
Yeah.
I didn't even like worry about it because I already knew nothing was bad was gonna happen.
I do worry about it. I worry especially about things that can actually affect us.
Like that, I don't worry about that
it
at
a little
all.
bit. I worried about it, but a little bit because it can actually do some bad, like quite bad for everybody. But like just everyday things, I there's sometimes that I do overthink it, but I think about it both ways. Okay, it could go bad. I won't overthink it to the point that it'll fuck me up like really bad. I think about the bad and I think about the good. If I see that it's good, I keep on thinking about good things. Like if this happens, it could happen. This other thing could happen, and that could bring me to this, and then this and that. Like for example, this podcast is gonna be the first podcast we post.
Right.
What if it goes good? We're gonna make another one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna
We're
make
gonna make
another
another
one
one.
regardless.
I mean, yeah, regardless, I like having this conversation.
Yeah, this is so simple.
It's simple, it's fun. I keep myself entertained.
Look, all right, look here.
And if I see that I keep myself entertained, I could probably entertain other people.
I had this thread saved,
Mm-hmm.
like shows about like overthinkers and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it says, overthinkers are unique and special people for one, and shouldn't be ridiculed for thinking differently than you or others. And it's like they tend to have huge heart, and that's partially their downfall. Do you think I have a huge heart?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You're way too nice.
I mean, I can't help it. It's how my parents raised me.
I was raised like that too. I remember. Let me tell you a quick story that I know I told you before, but it's something that changed me. It changed me because I was way too nice to you. You and Facundo.
Really?
I was way too nice. Everything I
know.
had, I shared it with y'all. Everything I had. I had fucking marshmallows once, and I had a little bag of marshmallows, but the size of my hand. I was a little kid. I was a small little kid, and I had a bag of marshmallows about the size of my hand, and I was eating one by one, making our way back home from the store with me, my mom, and your mom. We were walking back from the store, and because we didn't have no cart, so we like took the cart. We took a cart with like the groceries in there, and then my mom or your mom, I think, bought me a bag of. It was your mom. I remember because she told me, "Don't tell Mateo and Facundo about this little ass bag of fucking marshmallows I bought you, because they're gonna get jealous." I was like, okay, Tia. I got back home and I tried to eat as little as possibly so I can give y'all some. I saved y'all like a bunch of it, and I remember that was the first time I played Facundo's PSP. I played God of War for like 15 minutes. I was like, wow, this game is too much for me. I was a little kid, and it was.
Man, I loved gore games when I was like that young. It was weird, and now I can't even like seeing my own blood kind of grosses me out. It's weird.
For me, like
I can't look at blood. It grosses me out.
because I never
Or
had
people
like,
throwing up. It grosses me out so much.
since I never really played at that point. I didn't play with any like actual video games. I always played with knockoff new video games. Like we had this stupid keyboard that you plug in the keyboard to the TV, and that keyboard played like a stupid circus game.
I think I remember that.
It was like 1,000 games in one.
I think I know.
Those
Yeah.
like knockoff ones.
And your little computer.
The little computer. I played the original Doom in that. The original like first Doom that
Yeah, I
came
think I
out.
played with you that too.
You played it
in
once.
Spain.
I don't
Was it in
remember.
Spain?
It was back in Uruguay.
Because I remember in Spain you had it too when we would play games there.
Yeah.
I forgot. What
And that
games
was
we
when
would
you
play
first introduced me to Nickelback. And
there. I
Korn.
love Nickelback, and now they get so much hate. I don't know why.
And Korn.
I don't know why Nickelback gets so much
It's called
hate.
Korn, right?
Corn, yeah, with the K.
Like coming on done.
Yeah, corn with the K.
Yep.
It's weird.
But
But I don't know
like,
why Nickelback gets so
I
much
was-
hate. They're actually pretty good, or some of their songs are pretty good. Some of them are kind of dumb.
The only one I've listened to was Photograph.
That
And
one's pretty
I
good.
still like it. Like I still like that song.
I haven't heard it in a
I
while.
haven't heard it in a while, but I still like the song.
They have a lot of good songs.
But like
It's weird. I don't know why they
the
get so
thing
much
is
hate.
that I was always way too nice. My mom hated the fact that I was way too nice. She was like, "Don't be too nice to them. They don't really like you." And I was like, "But they probably will if I'm nice to them." I always thought about it like that. I always thought of everything positively. And that was bad. You always got to think about it both ways. What if they don't? What if they do? So that's the thing. Is when I think about it positively, like something positive, I try to think about the bad things too. Like this could be just a waste of time. We're doing right now.
I mean, it's fun.
It's not like we're doing anything.
I mean, it's fun.
We're gonna be doing anything. It's fucking almost 1 a.m. But,
3 minutes to 1 a.m. Yes.
But like
And it's fun. So
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
yeah, and
It could get you somewhere.
it could get you somewhere. That's the thing. That's the way I'm looking at it. if we keep on doing this, it could get me somewhere, and it's not like I hate doing it. We're just gonna take most of this.
I mean, we usually have conversations like this a lot. Might as well upload it or do something with it.
right, and since they're not boring, and like podcasts are like this too. This been going on for like 2 hours right now.
Has it really?
Yeah, we started like at 11.
Should we cut it?
We're gonna cut it, of course. We got a bunch of. We're not gonna cut it much though. Just the
Probably
moments
like
that we're
30 minutes, 40 minutes each.
Yeah, probably that should be fine for a podcast.
Yeah, because some podcasts are usually like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
I
too
watched
much.
Super Mega and they're like an hour long podcast.
I think the only podcast I've ever watched
It's
was
been a
the
minute.
Optic
I never watched
podcast.
But going back to overthinking.
Yeah, I mean, like it says, they tend to have huge heart, and that's partially their downfall, which is I just said, and they care too much, so it seems like the other person doesn't care, and it scares the fuck out of us, which is kind of how I am.
I get it. I see.
And then like if you don't give me a solid reassuring answer, then I'll come up with my own. It's true 99% of the time, and which is me. Like you know how I just told you, like I'm just probably cheating or whatever.
Yeah, you're overthinking and you're not doing it the right way. You're overthinking in the
Negative way.
negative way.
And I mean, it's not only about relationships, it's like about every other single thing.
Like about anything.
Anything.
Any stupid like
Literally
stuff.
anything, and it could be little. Like I overthink when I like if there's pizza, and my parents have, or like if my parents are like out working and like I want to save them a piece and I just get hungry, I eat it, or I don't eat it at all and I just save them the piece and they end up not eating it. That's another way of me overthinking. Like, what if they get hungry, or they're hungry when they get home, and you know I just give them that piece and they end up not wanting it. It's literally everything. I guess I'm just like, and like during school, when I was in school, like I would see my friends not eating, and so I would want them like I feel bad, like I feel like really bad, so I'll give them my money so they could go get their own food.
I've done that before too. Like I've seen, like I have friends at school. I had like my own group of friends, and there was this one kid. His name is Chino. We call him Chino.
Oh, I know.
We call him Chino. His name is Tavon.
Oh, never mind. I know who that is.
Tavon, but we call him Chino.
I think I know.
And he was always hungry. Even though he ate, like he was the first one to be out there, and the first one to get his food. But he'll still be like, dude, I'm starving. I need some food. And I was like, all right, Chino, here, you can take this. And it's alright for me because I wasn't really hungry the other day. I just ate because everybody ate. So I just gave him my food all the time. Or most of the time. Sometimes I was actually hungry and I would actually eat. But I lost train of thought. I lost my train of thought. Shit. What was I gonna get to?
I don't know.
Just like thinking about other people.
Yeah.
It's nice when you think about other people because.
And like, but now the friends that I would care about the most, they cut me off, and I was like, whatever. Like one time I saw them at GameStop. The one friend that I like actually cared about, his name was Esteban. He had glasses. He was a little skater dude. And I don't know. I feel like really bad for him and whatever. So I'm like, you know, like actually like cared about him, like not in a gay way or whatever, but like.
I mean, you just cared about them.
Yeah. And then they just right after high school they cut you off and then you never talk to you ever again.
That's exactly what happened to me. After I moved to this new high school where I live, a lot of friends from Garland cut me off. Yeah. Even though I try to keep in touch with them, like every way, from Snapchat, messages. I had their phone numbers and everything. I try to get in touch with them, and whenever we talked, they seemed uninterested. And I get it. They like to see each other face to face. That's a good way to like socialize. That's my preferred way to do it, face to face. But some people just don't like it and they just cut you off even though you were good friends. I really don't let it get to me, but sometimes I think about it and it's
this is actually pretty smart of me.
Yeah. We just had the microphone hanging from my hat hanger.
A hat rack.
A hat rack, since we don't. The table doesn't want to hang on to the mic.
Yeah.
So we just have it on a hat rack.
Or the mic doesn't want to hang on to the table.
Yeah, the mic doesn't want to hang on to the table. But
Oh well, yeah, that thing. I don't know if I finished reading it, but it says 99% of the time we are scared and don't think logical or lash out because we think the worst. If you're dating an overthinker, it will be difficult times and you may question why you're there, but instead try to give them their giving their way of thinking a try, and you may see different results. Overthinkers are usually happy, outgoing people on the outside, but deep down are broken because of events in their past that have fucked up their what did I just say? Fucked up their mental state. They will love you with everything.
So traumatized. Sometimes people are.
Yeah, like
overthinker.
heartbreak, or
Okay.
I don't know. What was I? They will love you with every. Did I just read that? They will love you with everything they. I'm a bad reader. They will love you with everything they have all the time. All they need is reassurance. You're just down for them as they are for you. People who view it as a problem are the problem. It's a mental disease, which I don't know if that's actually true. It's a mental disease stemming from traumatic events, accidents, death, heartbreak. It can't be cured, but it can be controlled with someone with the right mentality. Always remember you are not alone. There are others like you, and there are people willing to help, even if you feel you can't be helped. DM me. Okay, that's.
Well, yeah. I mean, I get it. People are overthinkers. I know a lot of them, you including. Do I think it's bad? I think it's bad, but I'm not against it. Because it depends on the way you think. It always depends on the way you think. If it goes too bad, to like really bad stuff, that's when you should like either look for some help, or
Like, not even gonna lie, I've had like. Where's it? Like suicidal thoughts before, and I don't know, like now that looking back, I would see that as like dumb or whatever. But at the time, I was like dead ass, like feeling depressed. But now I feel a lot better. I don't know.
I've been depressed too. I can't remember what it was.
I mean, I wouldn't say depressed, because it wasn't like. I'm pretty sure if you're depressed, you'll still be depressed no matter what. Like it'll be in your head for like for forever, pretty much. And I'll say it was more like stressed, like really stressed for the moment, or anxiety.
Right.
Or I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to talk about. Once I moved from this town to Little Elm, when I moved to my new house, I lost contact not only with my cousins, with my friends, and like all that, like cousins and friends and family. We lost like a lot of contacts with them. We can't even look at each other anymore, and that shit made me sad. It was just sad. I couldn't talk to anybody. We had our own little group, and now everybody left. There's nobody.
Yeah,
there.
like one little thing fucked it all up.
One thing fucked everything up, and that shit made me stressed. That stressed me the fuck out. Like that 2 weeks after that, I was just stressed for no reason, and I was overthinking everything. I was like, "Fuck, man, we fucked everything up," and I can't even remember what happened. I was just stressed. I was sad, and I don't know if I call it depression or whatever. I don't think it was depression, but it was pretty sad.
Yeah, because if you're like depressed, like that dude, what's his name? I mean, he killed himself today, I think.
Today?
Yeah, he was really famous.
Today? Like today?
Oh, I mean, yesterday, today, you know?
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
When we woke up today. What day was that?
Somebody killed himself today?
A
A famous guy?
Friday,
Friday.
June 8th.
Yep.
What's his name? I need to look him up now. Yeah, he was in the cooking show. What else? I'm fine.
Gordon Ramsay?
No.
No.
Hell no. Boy, I had to cry.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was sad. I was going through some stuff. It was sad. Like, I even told my mom, like, yo, I'm fucking sad. She's like, bitch, get
Anthony
over it.
Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, Anthony, I don't know who that is.
He was let me see. He was top chef. Top chef. I don't know why I said top chef.
How old was he when he... how old was he?
63, I think.
I don't know. Why'd he kill himself? Depression?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I was sad. It just sucked. A lot of shit happened within, like, weeks.
61. He was dead. He was 61.
Mm.
Yeah, he was from Parts Unknown. The Top Chef. What else? Let me see. Let me find it.
When is your brother gonna come back?
The layover. I think he's downstairs already.
Oh.
The Layover, The Cook's Tour, The Taste, The Mind of a Chef, No
I never
Reservations.
heard of him.
I watched No Reservations, Top Chef, and Parts Unknown.
I never heard of him.
Really? Look, I'm pretty sure if you see a
I
picture.
remember
of him,
it was pretty sad when that wildlife dude
This
died
dude?
because of the stingray.
You don't know him?
No,
You never seen him?
I don't.
I used to watch his shows.
I don't. I didn't watch a lot of. I never watched a lot of TV. I only watched Cartoon Network back when it was good, and back in like 2000.
You really don't know who this is?
I really don't know who that is.
Wow.
I watched Jetix, that channel, dude. That was the bomb. All the shows they had there, they had the.
Isn't there another dude, a Japanese dude that died not so long ago that played a Japanese character, an anime character?
No, I don't keep up with like people.
You told me this.
I told you.
Yeah.
No, was it Miyamoto? No, the Nintendo guy. He died like a year ago. A year or two ago. One of the presidents of Nintendo.
No, because you told me now there's a different voice actor for this, for some certain character.
I cannot remember. I can't remember. I really can't.
I want to say it was Sasuke,
Sasuke?
the voice character for Sasuke. No, who was it?
No.
It was one
always
of
the
those
same guy.
characters. It was one of those characters, like a mainstream character. I do not remember.
I can't. I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, it was something like that. It was weird. Should we end this soon?
We should end this soon. Yeah. Let's talk about one more thing. But what?
Like
But what?
that run tomorrow. You really want to do that?
Fuck it, why not? I've been
Doesn't-
trying to work out. Like I've been working out, not a lot though, very very minimal. And I also be doing like a diet, which is like
Which didn't really last for long here.
like I mean I was doing it good at home because I lost 10 pounds.
Really?
I lost 10 pounds, yes.
You probably gained that right away as soon
When
as
I
you
came
came.
here.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I gained 10 pounds. I will fucking
I mean,
die. Period. Mom will kill me.
hopefully that run tomorrow is good enough.
Hell no, it's
Where do you
not,
want to run?
But it's gonna start. I don't know.
Because there's these parts in the trails.
I mean,
It has a decent amount of shade because there's trees and there's just like a dirt road. It won't make your knees hurt. Because for me, running in concrete makes my knees hurt.
I don't know.
Or we could run at Springfield Park, which is over there in Raleigh, passing Esme's house. It's pretty wide, but there's no shade. I mean, there's a bit of shade because you're going on trees for a few feet, probably 500 feet of shade, and then the rest is all like sun, and there's like a little lake.
I mean, anywhere could be fine, but
I would say White Rock, but that's 6 miles or 8.
But speaking of my diet, I was doing okay with it. Like, I was losing weight. It wasn't like a lot, but I could see every day that I stepped on the weight, I lose just a little bit, like a point 1, 0.2 out of a pound. So that was going.
You should
fine.
try wearing a faja when you run, but drink a lot of water because if not, you probably pass out.
Right. That's what I don't want to.
I mean, it's still really good for you because you like keeping it there,
I mean,
and
if
it's like
gonna make you
heat.
pass out.
I mean, that's if you don't drink any water. You could always have water like on you
Mm.
at all times. And if you feel like you're gonna pass out, just like sit or something, just relax
Mm.
and like breathe. And then once you feel better, start running again.
But I've been doing this diet where you have a certain eating period, which you doesn't mean that you have to eat everything you can. It means you get to eat, but regulate what you're eating. If you have like what I did was from 3 in the afternoon, I could start eating till 8. I have that period of time, but I have to. First things I drank was a fruit shake. Then, a couple hours later, I could eat like a little snack or whatever, and then at night, like around 7, we get to eat dinner.
I wonder if you eat how I eat. I wonder if you'll be as skinny as me.
What do you eat?
I mean, I basically my diet consists of junk food.
No, that won't work for me. My metabolism is way too slow. It's
You see
way
how
slower
skinny
than
I
you.
am?
Yeah, because you have a fast metabolism.
And I literally eat as much as
It's
fucking
still not
junk food.
healthy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have diabetes, but pretty sure there's nothing to like to not take care of.
diabetes, but you have to take care of yourself.
I mean, I'm saying there's not nothing that like that's hard to take care of. Pretty sure it's easy. Just fix your diet.
Right.
Drink water.
But like
less sugar.
I have a period of from 3 to 8 I eat, but regulated, and like healthy stuff, and then from 8 to the next day 3, I can't eat anything, and it actually helped me because I started eating less, and I felt better, and with the workout on top of that, you have energy. You feel like you're energized from the workout, and you feel like you didn't do anything. So it actually makes you feel good. It's not like, is it called fasting?
Somewhat.
It's somewhat. It's not like,
because fasting is so that you can't eat till like 8. Cause like what Yaz is doing.
Yeah.
She couldn't eat till like 8:30 or something like that.
I think she said like 7:30 something. That's when they went to get tacos, I think.
Was it?
But like, anyways, like I guess, but I'm trying to keep myself healthy. But now that I came here, first thing I ate, what was it? First thing
Which one is drunk?
Oh no. Oh no. You think he's drunk downstairs?
Yeah, probably.
Get down.
He's drunk. It's Mikey.
That's Mikey?
Yeah, you could tell he's drunk. Low tech from the party yesterday.
Oh yeah, he looks slow.
He's about to throw up.
Who's that?
Low tech.
Oh my god. Get them. I mean, he's already 21. They can do whatever they want.
I mean, but they're driving is stupid.
Oh, yeah, that's not safe.
When they drove the truck.
Oh. Now we know what the bump is there.
Real talk, it probably wasn't even me.
Probably was
He noticed it first, I think.
Probably was Facundo. Facundo's like really good at cheating on stuff.
Yeah, they're really good.
Really good. He's a really good cheater. Fuck. But I guess we should just close it off with like, shit, I hope this was entertaining, because if it kept myself entertained, I think
I'm pretty sure there's other people that find this entertaining too.
there's other people that must find it entertaining. We just have to see who
the audience is.
People have to find it, I guess.
Hopefully it's not little kids.
I don't think,
I mean, I don't have anything against that, but
I don't think kids
because I don't really like being like that kind of friendly.
Kids like fast stuff, anything fast, and like popular trends, like talk show, like podcasts are for like older teens to like 30-year-old people. They just listen to podcasts. So we'll see where this goes. I'm gonna keep on doing it because fuck it.
I'll probably start doing this for my channel too. I'll probably get other people in here though.
I like to talk. Talking is fun.
You should probably do this with my brother. See what he has to say.
See what
maybe tomorrow.
I guess we can ask him if he wants to be in the podcast.
I mean, just y'all two, like as your guest, because it's your channel.
I mean, why not? You be in it too.
Bring in Esme or whatever.
Yeah, we can.
I feel like y'all became good friends quick.
Who?
You and Esme, and Yasmin.
I feel like we did, right?
That's weird.
It's weird. I mean, that's cool because at first I was uncomfortable around them. I was like,
and then you stayed alone with Yasmin.
It was just
weird.
Yeah,
you.
No. And let me tell you this.
Did I lose my voice? Do I sound weird?
You sound quiet.
Really?
But let me tell you
I
something.
feel like I'm talking loud.
When I'm with a friend's girl, I just keep it as friends. I never try to do anything to flirt or anything, because I'm not that type of guy. I don't like to flirt with other people's girls. That's just wrong for me. I'd never try anything. I would never try anything. That's just bad. Cause if the way I look,
care. I mean, if I had a girlfriend, then I wouldn't do it. But if I didn't, oh boy.
But like, I would never do it, because the way I look at it is, what if my girl was doing that?
Yeah, karma. Like you do it, probably karma will get you back.
Right. So I'd never flirted with anybody's girl, ever. Not even, especially if it's a friend's girl. If it's not a friend or a person I know, like my cousin, I would never do it. Well, if it's not a friend, maybe.
I would do the shit out of that. I wouldn't care if it's not a friend.
If it's not a friend.
If I didn't have a girlfriend, if it wasn't a friend.
Yeah, if I didn't have a girl, or if and it wasn't a friend or person that I like, I would flirt with her. Why
Oh,
not?
if I didn't like that dude, ooh, if he was
Why
a friend,
not?
I didn't like him, I'll flirt the shit.
Why not?
I'll touch
You
my
know?
titties.
But if it's a friend,
Not trying to be assault, like, no.
right,
assault,
right,
but yeah.
right.
With consent. With
everything
consent.
with consent.
Yeah.
Everything with consent. But that also brings a flag. She likes to cheat,
That's the dude's fault.
I guess. But I would
And
never
it's your
do it
lucky
to a
day.
friend or a relative because that's just bad. Not only you ruin
If
you
you're
ruin your relationship
if your
with
good
that
friend,
person.
if your good friend's girl, like your best friend's girlfriend, were to like try to hit on you first,
I'll stop. I'll stop
would
her.
you stop her and tell your friend about it?
No, I'll just stop her and say this never happened because I'm not.
So
trying
you'll
to
be a fake friend.
How come?
You're keeping a secret from, like, you're pretty much like
You're
she's
right.
unfaithful and you're keeping
right.
a secret from your best friend,
You're right. You're right.
and they could eventually ruin your friendship with him.
You're right.
Or you could be straight up and tell him,
You're right.
and there's still probably a very likely possibility of him still not liking you again or anymore before, for that happening.
You're right. You're thinking about it the wrong way. Shut up.
How?
Shut up.
That's kind of logical to me.
I mean, I get it, but you're still thinking of the wrong way. Don't think about it too much. Okay,
Don't think
I will
about it
tell
too
you.
much,
You're
too
right.
much.
That was wrong on me. I will tell you that she hit on me.
Like, I would tell you. First, I would like hit back on her, and then I'll tell you. Then be like, she started it. I try to stop
I wouldn't do that.
I try to stop it.
I'll stop her and I'll be like, no, you're his. I'm not trying to fuck up my relationship with him. If you're trying to be like that, I will stop my relationship with you. We're just trying to be friends.
Or you could just be like, you need to tell him what you did.
Right.
Like, you make her, and she doesn't, then you would like blackmail her, telling her
No.
that. I mean, not
No.
blackmail, but you would tell her like, if you don't tell him, I'll tell him.
That's
And
just
you could have it
straight up
whichever
right.
whichever
right.
way you want it.
You
is fine by
can
me.
do it the easy way or the hard way.
Or if you want him to find out through me, or maybe possibly somebody else that you could have done that with,
Mm-hmm.
then go for it. Or you could be straight up and just tell him the truth.
Right.
How did we start talking about
I don't know.
that?
I guess we'll find out when we listen to this. But yeah. Fuck. I can't remember what we were talking about. We changed topics so fast. It's just stupid how
we were
fast
talking
change.
about ending the podcast
Ended
already.
the podcast and now we spent like another 10 minutes talking about this. And let's just call it a quit. Okay, so this first podcast,
Yep.
it was really fun. It was more fun than I thought it would be. We
At
probably
first it was awkward.
at first it started off awkward, but now it's like, fuck.
Yeah, like you
we're
forget.
just talking to each other.
You forget the microphone is there.
I
and
forget
stuff
about the
like that.
microphone. I look at it like I touch it. Like I touched it a couple times because it has hair on it. Like
Does it really?
It has like a hair. I'm trying to.
I was really entertained on my watch for some reason. I was just messing with it like this.
But I just
on my
forgot
finger.
about it and I just started talking. I get it. I see how podcasters do this because they just talk to each other like a normal day.
Yeah, it's just random
And it's
conversation.
crazy, and people like that. Like a lot of people like it, and even I like it because I used to listen.
And
to
later
podcasts.
on, watch that video, that link to that video I sent you.
Mhm.
We should do shit like that.
All right.
That seems really fun.
All
Like they
right.
do different like games, I guess you can say,
Mhm.
and it looks pretty fun.
But
Like that Smash, or Mash, whatever it's called, Mary, or
Smash
forgot
or
what it was.
Pass?
No.
That was fucking whack.
That
That was ridiculous because people got in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah.
They got in a lot of beef.
Let me see. What was it called? Mash. Mary.
Mary.
Is Mary House job? I forget what it was. They
I'll
have a
just
vid-
watch the video.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that's a separate video, but like they have a video like that too. I'll show you it later.
I guess.
But yeah, it seems pretty fun. I would do that. Like you draw a circle like that,
Mhm.
like a swirly one,
Mhm.
and then you draw a line or whatever, or something like that. I forget. And or no, you're just drawing like that. And whenever the dude tells you to stop, you count how many like things it went through. Like if you draw a line, you count like every time it intersects through the circle.
Mhm. You have a hair right here.
Yeah,
Yeah, eyelash.
Well, yeah, like you count something like that. I forgot how it was. I played it
I
a
don't know,
long
but-
time ago.
I'm gonna tell you stop, because somehow it's making me anxious.
But what?
You're like taking forever to explain it, and it's making me think. Come on, tell me what it is.
I don't
And
know. It's
making
hard
me
to
anxious.
explain. It's hard to explain.
We'll just find the video, and let's just end this podcast. I guess it was fun. It was a lot more entertaining than I thought it
I
was.
have to pee really bad. I've been holding it for a long time.
I gotta pee. Like, I also gotta pee. This fucking
Didn't you have
coffee.
to pee when we first got in here?
Yeah, I did go pee.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, what?
But now I gotta pee again.
No, you had to pee whenever we were at my girlfriend's house.
Yeah. Like, the fan's cold,
Yeah, it was making me cold and made me want to pee.
and now the coffee. And I see that coffee, like, the
Yeah, it
condensations
looked
on the
weird.
thing. And it's making me want to pee. But yeah, it was fun. A lot more fun than I thought it was. We're gonna be doing this again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Because it was fun.
What are you gonna do whenever you go back home?
I'm gonna do my own podcast. I got my own microphone.
You do?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do it with?
myself.
Really?
Yeah, I can talk about my own stuff. It's not like I ain't got interesting things to talk about, since my brain's always thinking about stupid shit.
We could always Skype podcast
Probably. I don't know.
if you know how to do that. Or I could record it here
I
and I'll
mean,
send it to
you
you.
got your setup.
I could record it here and send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I bet it is, because you got all that.
Yeah, you just
software.
get Audacity and do some shit with that, and
I
then
do got Audacity.
and then you download Skype, and then there's a way for it to catch your voice and the Skype voice on Audacity,
Mm.
and you could just record it like that. I don't remember how
I
to
don't
do
know
it.
if my-
I've done it
I
before,
don't
but I
know
don't
if my
remember how.
computer can do that. I got a weak ass computer.
I'm pretty sure you could do it, because it's just Audacity.
I'll check if I can do it.
It's just Audacity. It's just recording.
But yeah, I guess it was fun. More entertaining than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Hopefully people will find it fun. I don't know.
We
It's-
could keep doing this
It's,
until people start.
yeah, I get it. Consistency.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency.
Quality and consistency. Both are pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, more quality over consistency.
I get it. Yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Mhm.
Because if it's not good, but you're uploading a lot, there's no point.
Right.
But if
people
it's
are
good
just
and you're
not-
uploading a little bit, then it's pretty good.
but
like,
also not too little.
Like, I mean, like PewDiePie, he does it how many videos a day?
He does one video a day,
Every day?
and if it doesn't get stricken with the copyright strike,
Is that a word? Stricken?
yeah, that's it.
Struck?
Stricken. That's a song. Stricken by it's a Guitar Hero. It's a Guitar Hero. I'm trying to remember the beat. Hold on. My phone's about to die. I think it's gonna die while I look for it.
There's a mini charger here.
It's alright. I'll plug it in a sec. That doesn't matter.
My back is so sweaty right now.
I'm fine. I feel fine, and I'm always sweating.
I guess because the air is hitting directly on you.
Oh really?
I'm already getting it on my arm, yeah.
Oh, I guess.
That and this shirt is like
Strick.
really.
How do you spell stricken? Like this? Strick.
Guessing it's STRI.
There it is. This one.
Oh!
Guitar Hero, bro.
Oh!
Best game.
Guitar Hero 3 or what?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, look at that cover.
I don't remember now. You should probably pause it before you get copyrighted.
It's only 16 seconds and it's an old ass song.
Mm,
I mean, who the
still-
fuck is gonna copyright strike my channel? I have nothing.
YouTube does it still. I get copyrighted strike.
Oh yeah, you did get.
I mean, it's not a strike, but it's just like a warning. I get many of those for some reason. I get a lot. of those.
Especially from Nintendo. I was
But
like,
I don't get strikes. I just get like warnings.
I get
too.
like they take your revenue. I get it, but what revenue? You know, what revenue?
Right.
What revenue you gonna take from me? But
I mean, still, they could.
when I was live streaming my Mario Kart,
Like, if that video ends up blowing up out of nowhere, then they'll just take whatever it gets.
I guess, but there's very small chance of that happening.
I mean, you never know. People happens to that.
Like yeah, anything happens.
Like, you just get a random shout out or something.
Right. That happened to my friend. I already told you about him.
Oh,
He's
the
an
artist dude? Yeah.
He's an artist. He got a shout out from a bigger artist, and he actually got to sell some of his art stuff.
Hmm.
He sold them for $20, but hey,
It's not bad. Still selling it.
he still sold it. It's just a piece, an art piece. $20. He made like $40.
Hmm.
Sold the things. And he's not about artists. He's getting better by the day. He's always drawing. But whatever.
We need to end this podcast.
We need to end this. We're gonna end this
Right now.
Right now. It's over.
Alright, thanks
Thank
for
you.
listening.
Thank you, Mateo. It's been a pleasure talking to you today. We should
My
go to
back
sleep.
is so sore.
I'm not even tired.
That coffee.
That coffee, man, it's strong. It was a frappuccino, right?
Macchiato.
Macchiato. That shit's strong.
Not even 2 hours. An hour and 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I guess. I mean, it's less we get to like edit. Cause I know we gotta
I mean,
bleep
we're gonna
out.
cut it.
We're gonna bleep out those names. Gotta
We
keep
don't have
it.
to.
We have to. Might as well do it because it also keeps the audience enticed.
I guess.
You know. Plus, privacy.
I guess just end it.
Thanks for listening. It was fun. We'll be back tomorrow. End it.
Okay.
So